If you're trying to manifest your specific person back into your life, I need you to pause everything you're doing right now and just watch this video. Because what I'm about to share with you might completely shift how you approach this entire process. And honestly, it might save you months of unnecessary suffering and distress. I've been exactly where you are. That panic, that desperate need to get them back, that feeling like your happiness depends entirely whether they choose you or not. And I'm going to tell you some things. They come from a place of love and my own experience. I do believe that you deserve every single thing you want, and this is why I made this video. Hi, I'm Marta and welcome to my channel. To work with me or get my free resources, check the description box below. Here is what's really happening when you're trying to manifest this person. You're not just dealing with the present moment heartbreak. You're carrying all the past emotions still trapped in your body, all the memories from your relationship, the past experiencing that this person now symbolizes to you. And on top of that, you're creating this gap between what you believe is yours, your end goal, the wish fulfilled, and what you're actually experiencing right now. And that gap, that's where all the suffering really lives. It's very hard to navigate something like this, so give yourself some grace. It's like your soul knows what's for you, but what you're experiencing right now is totally different. And this creates this deep confusion and creates lots of different emotions. Most people trying to manifest their person back are placing them on such a high pedestal that they don't even need to come back to you for contact because you're already giving them all your energy and attention from a distance. There's only one mind, and you're transmitting your energy to them constantly. So there's no such thing as no contact, really. But here's the thing. When you see yourself as a victim in this situation, you often can't see how you might be rejecting other people because you've rejected yourself so deeply first. And that happened to me personally. Were they really emotionally unavailable? Or was this just a reflection of how you view yourself that got mirrored back to you? And this is not something to beat yourself up for. It's something to love and accept yourself for. To forgive and accept, because to forgive is to accept. But let's not forget something very important here. They are also people, even though everyone around us reacts to our energy and the identity that we embody, they are also people with their own traumas and inner work to do, their own problems. We don't look at them as puppets that just react to what we do. They are separate people who have their own human mind, plans, dreams, and adversities. They sense our energy, yes, but they also deal with their own problems. They're human beings on their own journey, not brainless characters in our manifestation playground. Here is something fundamental that I would like you to understand, and it might be hard to accept. This person, I don't like when people call them SP or like specific person. It's either person or your person, if you like to call them that. They actually never gave you love. The only source of love has always been and always will be you. Only you can give yourself love. Now, I'm not denying that this person is special to you or made you feel genuinely loved. It is real. I'm not dismissing that you feel a strong connection with them. It might very well be your person, your actual destiny. But we don't know this if everything is obscured by this attachment and strong emotional responses. I know that it sounds harsh, but just hear me out. They may have appeared in a certain way that made you feel love. Their behavior, their attitude towards you, how you felt around them. But that was only a permission slip. Their actions were just giving you permission to feel the love that was already within you. It's always there. So write it down or share it in the comments for others to learn from. You are the stillness in which love arises. You are the source of love. When you feel love for this person, when you feel the warmth in your heart, that's not a sign they're coming back. That's not a message from the universe. That's the experience of love happening for you, within you, right now, right here. And this is important. And if you spend time just trying to dissect your reality, looking for signs, you're going to miss the actual experience of love and fulfillment that's present in this moment for you. By constantly analyzing and strategizing in a logical way, we are missing what is here now. And love just is. And if you're not ready to admit that it's a wonderful thing that this person exists on the same planet as you, at the same time, being happy and healthy, living their best life, even if you're separated by distance and the circumstances, then maybe what you're feeling isn't unconditional love. Maybe you're trying to fill in the void that trauma caused you in your heart, because part of you only believes that you're going to be whole if they love you back. And I know that this is tough love, but this is necessary for people to hear. And please don't panic about this. It doesn't threaten you. You are always safe. Even if the thought of not getting them back ever feels like a huge hole in your heart. I want you to ask yourself this question and really sit with whatever comes up. What if you never reconcile with this person? What happens in your body when you ask that? What fears or maybe panic starts to surface? What stories start to play? Only by facing this fear, you can see where this need, this desire to be together is really coming from. Because often it's not coming from love. It's coming from a belief that you're incomplete without them. And I want you to know that you are always complete. You are perfect. The people in our lives are messengers. And they are often the biggest source of our own suffering because of the strong attachment that we hold towards them and their actions, their permission slips to feel the love in our life. But the love is already within us. It doesn't depend on other people's choices or their presence in your life. And I also encourage you to join hundreds of others and take my free quiz that reveals what's secretly blocking your manifestations. So comment below, I want to take the quiz, and I'll provide you with the link. So here is what manifesting really is. It's bringing you closer to the therapy you've been postponing for a long time. Now you're involuntarily in it, and it's revealing your attachments, your wounds, the patterns you've been living with, and giving you a chance to meet them with love and choose differently from now on. Observe that it's not you who suffers at all. You're the awareness that makes the experience possible and can just observe it from a distance, neutrally. We look at other people and situations and we only see the past in them. That includes this person of yours. All those old stories you tell yourself about their avoidance and emotional unavailability, how they weren't attentive enough. Those stories have to go because they are not going to serve you in the relationship with them or any new relationship after that. So when you see couples around you, or you see men and women who remind you of what you had, or even people getting back together, don't immediately jump to, oh, this is a sign, or even panic that others get what you want. Look at it as partial manifestation, as something that's already in your awareness. Because we manifest what we are aware of, what feels the most natural to us. So this is actually a good sign, because if that's happening, then your awareness is expanding. Appreciate yourself for it and embrace the success and sit with how it makes you feel. So what do you do with all this? How do you move forward? How do you get your SP? First, stop giving all your energy to someone who isn't present here and now. Focus on what's in front of you now. Think only of what's here and let go of the obsessing over what's not present, like this person or their attention. Make it into a habit to only focus and pay attention to what is here and now in front of you. Secondly, take responsibility for your own happiness. I know that you heard that before and you're probably over it by now, but stop expecting other person to be your source of fulfillment and washing your hands of that responsibility. Invite people into your life from this standpoint of already being enough, and everything else is just a cherry on top of your delicious cake that is your life. Know that the only thing that can ever fulfill you is the reconnection with your true self by resting in awareness. And I have a video that can help you with this practice if you don't know what resting in awareness means. It's going to be linked somewhere here. And third, understand that love is always here. We just obscure it with our strong attachments and our conditioning that places our happiness in other people's hands. But you are in control. And the goal isn't to get them back. The goal is to remember who you are without them, to find your wholeness, your peace, your love that doesn't depend on anyone else's choices, because you're the I am. The awareness of being, having this temporary human experience. And remember, they never gave you love in the first place. You gave it to yourself. They were just messengers, using their presence as permission. And you can give yourself that same permission right now without needing them at all. But also this practice will help you become more magnetic and attract that which you deserve. So this work, this inner work of finding yourself again, this is what will actually transform your life. Whether your SP comes back or not becomes secondary when you remember that you are already whole and already loved and complete. You are the I am that has it all. Be still and know that I am God. And if this resonates with you, I want you to take one action today. Spend some time alone, without distractions. Be curious, ask yourself questions, and just be with yourself. No manifesting techniques, no visualization, just you getting reacquainted with who you are when you're not desperately trying to get someone else's love or approval. And let me know in the comments what comes up for you. Maybe I'll be able to help. I read every single one, and your journey matters to me. Thank you very much for watching. I know that this video will be helpful, although it was probably a heavy one. But if you still have some questions, of course, let me know in the comments. Links to my weekly newsletter, self-help letter, and free resources, as well as ways to work with me, are all in the description box below. To take my free quiz and get your customized tips on manifesting blogs based on your result, comment below I want to take the quiz and I'll give it to you. These are the videos that YouTube think that you should watch next. And remember, you are brave. You are so, so loved. Be kind to yourself. Bye now.